The DJI Mavic Mini is an incredible budget drone. I've been using it for several weeks now and I've shot quite a bit of video and taken a lot of photos on it. We're going to be diving into some of my thoughts on it. Welcome to my Mavic Mini review. The DJI Mavic Mini provides exceptional image quality for a super good price. I've been amazed by how good the 2.7K video at 25 frames a second and 30 frames a second really looks. It even takes great quality photos at 12 megapixels, and at first I was pretty skeptical based on the fact that they were only JPEGs and not RAW photos, but we're going to take a look at some examples later. The editing potential with them is actually incredible considering that they are only JPEGs. This is my Mavic Mini setup. I have the Fly More combo and I use it every time I fly. These three things up top are included in the combo, but I've also added this Anker battery bank. It's a 5000 milliamp hour battery bank that also has an included wall plug, so you can charge in the wall or charge off the internal battery. It's 5000 milliamp hours, so I'm able to charge two drone batteries with it since they are 2400 milliamp hours a piece. So that adds about 60 minutes of extra flight time while I'm on the go. And it's also super convenient because I can have them charging while they're in the travel case. Alright, so the first thing everybody always wants to know about the Mavic Mini is the video quality. This drone is capable of 2.7K at 25 frames a second and 30 frames a second, and it's also capable of taking 1080p video at 60 frames a second if you needed to do any slow motion or things like that. Personally, I prefer shooting in the 2.7K, gives me a little crisper images, and if I am working in a 1080p project, I have some room to punch in and move the camera around. I found that to be more useful than 60 frames a second because up in the air, there's not that much motion compared to the ground, and if you ever needed to slow something down, optical flow would handle it just fine in whatever editing program you use. On the photo side of things, it takes 12 megapixel JPEGs. I was hoping it would have support for RAW, but even the JPEGs do have quite a bit of editing potential. I think it collects a good amount of data. As far as shooting features, you can lock the auto exposure, which is super great because if you have your exposure change within a shot, it just looks super unprofessional and not that great. So it's amazing that they do have the ability to lock that even in the auto mode. And you do have control of the EV exposure. It's not full manual control when you're shooting video, but you can make it work. I've even heard that they're rolling out white balance, manual white balance support. I've seen that in a couple other videos online. I personally have not received that feature in my app yet, so they might be gradually rolling that out. But it does seem to be coming even though I haven't received it yet, so I'm super excited for that to happen as well. When you're shooting in photo mode, you do have more manual control. You can actually control the shutter speed and the ISO, which is super great, and you can also do that auto exposure lock and all of that as well. Talking about the flight capabilities of this drone, it is capable of 30 minutes per battery charge. So if you have the Fly More combo like I do, you can fly for 90 minutes, and if you use that Anker battery bank that I'm recommending as well, that gets you an extra 60 minutes. So you can fly for 150 minutes worth of time while you're out on the go, which is pretty incredible. The batteries do charge quite slow, I've found, compared to other devices I have, so keep that in mind, but if you've got the three batteries, there's really no reason you're going to run out of power. The portability is super incredible. It fits well within all of my backpacks, whether you're using the travel case or just sliding the drone components in separately. It's super small. The Mavic Mini can basically fit in your pocket, and that is incredible. I love the size of this drone. Just to kind of wrap this video up, I think the Mavic Mini is definitely worth it. It was a great first drone for me, and I think it would be a great first drone for any of you as well. Even if you are on the more experienced side of things and you maybe have another drone, having this Mavic Mini just for travel purposes, like say you own a big Phantom 4 or something like that, picking up the Mavic Mini just to be able to throw it into a backpack for a trip or if you need to get on a flight, that portability is incredible, and if you color grade it right, the image quality looks amazing. But otherwise, it's a great entry-level drone because it brings awesome image quality at an incredible price. I mean, 500 bucks for the Fly More combo or 400 for just the drone itself. I think the 500 for the Fly More combo is worth it because you're getting those 2 extra batteries and all of the extra propellers and things included with it. But essentially, the drone is a $400 drone, and it is incredible. Thanks for watching, guys. Leave a comment down below if you would like to see any more Mavic Mini content. If you want me to talk about how I color grade the footage, how I shoot, you know, any other behind the scene things, I would definitely love to hear if you're interested in that. Thanks for watching, guys. I will see you in the next video.